G'day, g'day. I want to give you a quick farm tour today and show you what's going on the farm. I haven't done this for a few months. So here we've got the chicken Caravan 30 and obviously the Kelpie dog that's just there ready just in case one of those gets out. Over here we've got some guinea fowl. They just cruise around and they eat ticks. Not that I see them eat ticks, but apparently they eat ticks and chase away snakes. In this section here, so I've got a fence around it. I've got some wheat. Now I'm in Port Macquarie, New South Wales. I'm on the coast. Not normally the place you grow wheat, but I thought I tried to grow some last year and then it got taken by the deer, because see that forest? That's deer forest. It's not actually called that, but there's just deer that walk out at night and they just like ate all my wheat. So I've got this fence. If a deer really wanted to jump in, yes it could, but it's probably got enough other stuff to eat. So I planted it before winter and apparently that's what you do, and then it just sort of goes stagnant over winter. Not stagnant, just stops growing for a bit, and then hopefully we'll get some wheat in springtime, or I'm not sure. Still learning how to grow wheat, because what I want to do, I want to grow more of my own feed. So I want to grow 3 grains, probably sunflower and corn. So that's what I'll grow in the summer, in the spring and summer. But I want to have something else for like the other time of year. So I want to practice growing wheat. These are eyes of whites, and sometimes they get out, but the thing is they actually fly back in. So I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes when I catch them, I clip one wing, but they're quite well behaved, and we've been controlling the feral dogs and foxes here at the moment. So they'll fly out and they'll fly back in. They're in a chicken Caravan 10 behind an electric chicken fence. We've got our pigs here. G'day pigs. They've just been moved onto some fresh ground. They're awesome. They do their thing. If you haven't seen my pig drinker, it's pretty simple. It's just a wheelie bin. So I think they're like 240 litres or something. And then I've put a couple of pig nipple drinkers into it. And I've got a float valve in the top. So you can plug the hose in, the float valve fills up, and there's a little pig right now drinking from it. Look at that cute little thing. Having a little bit of a drink there. Here's one of the mums going over for a bit of a drink. And yeah, so they're the pigs. They're eating a bit of grass. What else we got on the farm? Let's see how good our zoom is. Over there, those white things, they're flow hives or beehives. I think they're beehives at the bottom, flow hives on the top. I'm not the bee farmer, I've got someone else, because bees bite me and I swell up. Over there, behind me is the dam. Say hello dam, woo! Not swimming in at the moment because it's a bit cold. Over there, that E-coop over, somewhere over there, sort of behind the tree, there are the sheep. We've got 3 sheep now. So we've got a ram, we've got a ewe. They haven't bred yet, they need to. But I got a young lamb from a friend. So, which is probably 8 weeks old or something. So we've got sheep. And something else I walked past, which I'll show you, is here. That's mulch. So we get this wood chip mulch from the tree arborists. So people, they trim trees and all the branches that they trim, they put it through a chipper, a wood chipper, and I get the wood chip because wood chip is great for holding moisture. It's a great mulch, and it does wondrous things. And I'll show you one of those things that I do with the wood chip now. Talking about wood chip, this is a 600 square metre vegetable garden, and it's a wood chip vegetable garden. So wood chip is the base of it. So we put cardboard down over the grass, over the ground, and then we put wood chip down. And then where we're going to grow our produce, we just open up the wood chip a bit and actually put some soil in, some of the compost that we make. Here's some of the compost we make. We're still learning how to do it. It's not amazing. This one's still got a lot of wood chip in it, but that's some stuff there. That's mainly sawdust, horse manure, a little bit of like the green wood chip to sort of get the green matter in, and we try and keep that. We'll probably compost it for a few months and then we put it on the garden. So that's what we actually grow the plants into. What we've got growing, here we go. I can live on video, I can eat a snow pea. Not much growing in winter. I'm not a winter veggie gardener. So I'm more like, hey, that's the maintenance time stuff to do work and whatever. If I start eating this, then you'll just hear me crunching and eating it. I didn't think that through when I picked it. We've got some parsley down there. The kids went nuts when Grandma said, hey, let's plant some parsley. I think they just got handfuls of seeds and dropped it there. So we've got heaps of parsley. Here are some wicking beds. I'm not the wicking bed expert, someone else put this in. So this is not a community garden, this is a collaboration garden. So when I say I'm a bit clueless, it's because someone else is doing that aspect of the garden. We've got 4 worm farms. I think we've got some broccoli under this fruit fly netting. We've got these big trellises. See these archways? Can you see that on the camera? We're going to grow like cucumbers and things over the top of those, and hopefully where it will probably be under the archway like this, and then we'll be able to pick the cucumbers, and then it will provide a lot of shade and shelter. So down here at the base we can grow things like lettuce and things that don't want as much sun. This here is a bit of a laneway. Well, there's a good shot, you can sort of see. So we're not going to grow anything on this particular area, because in my gardens what I like is actually access. It's something that people overlook with farms. Oh, we've got this awesome farm. Can you get access to it? Oh no, it's a great paddock, but it's across a creek and over a ridge and down a cliff, and but it's a great paddock. Yeah, but you can't get to it, so access is a big thing. So because we've got the space, I've done 3 main garden beds, so they're 10 metres by 20 metres, and in between them is a 3 metre by 20 metre laneway. So this is 3 metres wide by 20 metres long, and this is so we can drive the tractor through, or we can park a wheelbarrow, or when everything's full and growing, it's a place to just stand here with your mates and have a chat. I just wanted somewhere where we could have access. So here's the veggie garden. It's a collaboration garden. So someone asked how it works. What we've got 4 families, 4 adults, 10 kids, and we work together on the garden. We share the produce, and if I've put in a row and I've put a lot of energy into planting beans or whatever, I'll normally get like first pick at the beans, but because we've got the space and a lot of people work to make it happen, we just try and create surplus. So if we want 50 kilos of potatoes all up, let's grow 100 kilos. So we get 50 kilos, and then we've got 50 kilos extra. And with the extra, we don't sell, we'll just give it away to other friends and family outside of their initial 4 families. So yes, someone asked me a question of how the collaboration garden works. What it did start with is it's just relationship, a lot of trust. I probably wouldn't do a Facebook post to say, hey, I've got a backyard, who wants to be in a collaborative garden? You meet someone for the first time and go, yeah, let's do it. They're people that we've got a lot of trust, we've got good friendships, and then we all get in together. And the advantage of having a collaboration garden is there's not massive burden on me or someone else. And because it's the same, it's not much more effort if I put in 6 metre row of beans versus put in a 12 metre row of beans. And then if you've got different people doing different things, you can create a lot of abundance. So that's our collaboration veggie garden. Let's go show you the banner grass and the rabbits. Okay, so this is the southern boundary. I've got a row of banner grass here, and I found like 6 months ago the banner grass wasn't doing as good as I wanted it to do. Like I went to other people's farms and it's like, man, their banner grass was like 3 meters tall. And what I realized, it was just lacking nutrients. Like there was not a lot happening in this area. So I brought the rabbits along here, and where I was running the rabbits, you can start to see the green pit coming through, and we are like in the middle of winter, or in the last month of winter. So hopefully by springtime that'll all come through. The banner grass, it got hit hard by the frost, but the good news is I can see now it's August, and I can see these green shoots where a lot of it just died off and went brown. There's these new little green shoots just coming out, and so hopefully this should come back strong. The other thing I did, we've got horse stables nearby. I just went and got like these big bags of horse manure, and I just dumped bags of horse manure at the base of the banner grass on the uphill side. So it's a little bit of a slope, so when it rains, that nutrients will just run into this row of banner grass. What's banner grass? Sort of like a sugar cane. Why I like it, it grows fast. Well, it should do. It should grow like 3 meters tall. Cows eat it, sheep eat it, pigs eat it, turkeys eat it, rabbits eat it. I'm like the chicken caravan guy. Chickens don't eat it, but it's just something which is big, huge biomass. You can compost it. You could use it for mulch. It's pretty easy to grow. And I thought I'm just going to do a big windbreak along here, but it's a windbreak that's also a fodder, meaning I can get a machete, cut it off, feed it to the pigs, or I can let the sheep along and let them graze it. We don't have a cow yet, but we might have a cow coming soon, a dairy cow. Show you the meat rabbits while I'm here. Now, they've got slatted floors, and that doesn't look like they've had much grass because it's the middle of winter. Everywhere doesn't look like they've got much grass. But there and there, we move them every few days so they can sort of dig a little bit and they can get a little bit of the grass. And I think that's all of the farm update. I haven't done this for a while. If you've got any questions, please put in the comments. I had the question about the collaboration garden. Hopefully I've answered that for you. So I didn't take you right over to the sheep, but you've seen the sheep, the bees, the pigs, the chickens in the chicken caravan 30, the guinea fowl, chicken caravan 10, the rabbits, the vegetable garden. There's probably something I might have missed, but anyway, that's just a quick update of what we're doing right now on the farm. I want to do these like once a month so you can sort of follow along. And later this year, I'm trying to get set up so we can do some farm open days. So you can come and you can see what we're doing and walk around the farm and go into a little bit more detail. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. See you next time.